Alrighty guys, so today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to use this lure and show you how I use it. I've been using this lure for about 3 weeks now, and I am slaying massive brim on it at the moment. But yeah, there's a couple nice fish coming off of this lure right here. Anywho, let's show you how to use it. So typically when I'm using this lure, I try to make sure that I keep it suspended because it is a suspending lure. I try to work it down to the depth that it's meant to be at, which is about 1 meter, and I just work it and twitch it to make sure that it stays in the right water column. Now you might be wondering, this little double clutch is very small. What does it even catch? It catches brim, flathead, and whiting quite consistently. I've caught some really big grunter on them before as well, so they catch an absolute plethora of species in the estuary systems in here in Queensland. Oh, holy stutter. So particularly for Queensland fishers, I would be going for this lure every day of the week if I'm just targeting my normal sort of estuary species. Now usually what I'm chasing are yellowfin brim with this lure. However, as I said before, it does catch whiting. Now in the southern states, so Victoria and New South Wales, we will also see this lure do quite successful things. Now that doesn't mean that it's only going to be brim. Once again, it can be a plethora of species, but when it comes down to working this lure, it changes. New South Wales and good old Victoria, along with South Australia and the bottom half of WA, I'm not going to be any sort of I'm not going to leave out those states, and Tassie, I got you guys. It does change a bit. So up here in Queensland, and I'm not really thinking any people in Northern Territory going out fishing for brim, but either way, in the hotter climate, so top of WA, the way you work this lure is a bit of a twitch to get it down to that depth, or a slow roll to get it down to the depth. Noticing on certain days that sometimes they do prefer the slower methods and more subtle and finesse applications, just like yellowfin brim will rather this slower option. Yellowfin brim, they love to hit it when it's just starting to go away because they think it's just fleeing them, which, to be fair, I would be trying to flee them as well. However, if you're going for some sort of brim, like a black brim or something like that, it's a little bit different to a yellowfin. You're gonna want to just use twitches. Now, what I usually use for a yellowfin is a twitch, let it sit, and then what I'm going to do is give it a slow draw or just a slow sort of movement through the water. But down south, black brim will always, and I mean 100% of the time, hit it on the paws. So there's a massive difference between yellowfin and black brim in my opinion. Alrighty, so we're on. I was not planning on recording this because I'm just trying to do some stuff, but just working a little double clutch 48 over the flats, and this guy's just picked it up, which is pretty cool. Oh, I can't see the line. Alrighty, so there we are. It's horrific wind, so sorry about the audio, but that's the fish right there, taken right on the side there, doing exactly what it's meant to, and there was a lot of mates with him, so we're going to keep casting in there, see if we can't get a couple more. There we go, there's another one. So I'm just running it over the top of a drop-off, and they seem to be coming out from underneath the drop-off and just whacking it. He's a bit better. Way fatter, that's for sure. I just can't pick up the line today. Okay, second fish of the day, 2 casts in a row, just on that same little lure. Pretty cool because this one's probably about a 34 fork. Actually, yeah, probably about 34 fork. So you go probably about 37 or something. Really nice fish, this one. But get those hooks out real quickly and get back in and see if I can't get a couple more. That's a good fish. Holy, that fish just took that lure right on the edge of the boat there. Like right there. That's so cool. It's a good brim too. It's a really nice brim, this one. I was not paying attention, I just got hit out of nowhere, eh? Alright. I think this one's quite a 40, but it's still very nice. I knew they'd be sitting here. I knew it. He ate right on the side of the boat too, eh? It's a high 30s. Yeah, high 30s, I reckon. Might be 40. That's really nice. That's really nice. Get him down here too. That's close to 40, that's for sure. Never mind. He's smaller than I thought. Oh, very nice fish though. Yeah, very nice fish indeed. Okay guys, there he is just there. Just pinned very on the edge of the lip. Awesome work from this lure. Yeah, wind audio is bad, but at least we're starting to get a couple good ones. Because he's not a horse, but he's a really nice fish. Oh well, yeah, I'm hooked up. Oh, that didn't feel good. To a flathead, and yeah, it is a not small one, let's just say that. I just about guarantee I'm not going to get my lure back here, because I should have retied that lead. Oh, he's thrashing. There she is right there. You might be able to see him on the camera. But yeah, I didn't retie my leader, so there's a good chance that if this one's not hooked on the outside, that we've got no chance of getting it in. I will be taking first available shot with the old net, because this thing's probably about 65. Yeah, there it is right there. Well, it's not hooked on the inside of the mouth. Where did I put that net? Well, it's not hooked on the inside of the mouth at the moment anyways. Taking some line. I just have this on crazy loose drag as well. I'm struggling to commentate this. I don't really want to either. Oh my gosh. Those head shakes. Wow. I've got no problems about the hooks. I know they'll stay in. It's just whether or not that leader wants to hold on for much longer. Boy, oh boy, this fish. I do need the bigger net for it. Oh boy, that's not the small flathead. Gonna go for another run here probably. Get out of there. This might be it. Holy, we got it. We got it. Holy smokes. That's a nice flathead, that. That is a very nice flathead. Up she comes. Wow. There she is right there. What a nice lizard. Just taking that right on the nose. I'm so surprised I got this fish in, because it was not playing the game that wanted to. Because, well, yeah, the line wasn't in its mouth. I'm kind of lost for words a little bit too, because of the size of the fish, and it was caught on 6 pound, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, awesome to see this fish in the boat.